Hello, handcrafters. Today I am making a sea moss and indigo soap. So first I'm making sure my temperatures are all under 120 degrees Fahrenheit before I start. I'm using natural indigo from Brambleberry as well as the blueberry thyme fragrance from Brambleberry. I used a half a teaspoon of the indigo and then a tablespoon of the melted oils, which includes coconut oil, olive oil, shea butter, castor oil, and palm oil. So I prepped that by mixing that oil to make sure that there's no clumps in the finished product. I take my sea moss, which I put in one tablespoon per pound of soap. So there's 2 tablespoons in these oils, and I'm going to mix them in the oils before I add the lye solution to make sure that they properly dissolve before the lye gets in there, because I don't want to over stick blend and come to trace any earlier than necessary. I have really been enjoying using sea moss in my soap bars. For the month of March, I've been just using sea moss for all of them. And I decided to do that because I made a sea moss bar last year and it was just very silky on the skin. Even the lather was like this creamy, silky feel. So I said, why don't I do like a line of soap bars with sea moss? So I have 3. My goal was 4, but that didn't work out. So I have 3 of them that I'm going to be releasing, all 3 on April 15th, but one of them will be released on April 1st. So here I am just mixing the natural indigo in the soap batter, and this batter got thick real fast, as you can see. I mean, it's a nice creamy goodness, but it got really, really thick. But you know, I made it work. Shake it out, bang it out, make sure I get everything in there. And then I have this thermometer tool just right there. I don't use it to measure the temperature anymore. I actually use it as a swirling tool. Even though I have a hanger swirl, for some reason I'm addicted to that tool, so I use that instead. And despite, you know, the thickness of it, I think the soap bars came out really nice, and they are still going to have that silky smooth feel that the sea moss gives to it. Sea moss is definitely one of those super ingredients that's known for hydrating and soothing the skin. I know that people with acne or psoriasis, sunburns tend to use sea moss to really soothe the skin, make it feel better and clear it, sort of like a natural remedy to treat it. So this may be an option to help you out with those conditions if you do have them, just because sea moss is known for treating those type of issues. But I use it for the silky smooth feeling that it gives when you are cleaning your skin with it. It's just one of those, I feel like it's one of those luxury ingredients that you can add to a soap bar and make it like just great, make it feel very immaculate. Just a really good feeling that the sea moss adds to the soap bar. So I really enjoyed using sea moss for the month of March in the soap bars. And I hope that you guys will try it out. The powder form is definitely the easier form to use, just because you take it, like I say, I do it at 1 tablespoon per pound of soap, mix it in the oils, blend it in, and then you're good to go. You can do the natural sea moss, which I will be making a bar, so there will be a 4th one. It's just going to come a little bit later. We'll be making one with the natural sea moss, and it just takes a little more prep time and overnight time before you can use it. So I go with the powder because it's quick and it gives me the same effect. So these are the soap bars. I like the blue. It's more of like a darkish royal blue, almost like a faded royal blue actually. But even though it was thick, I think, you know, it's got a little bit of swirl in there, so it still came out nice. And regardless, it is still going to have that silky, creamy, smooth feel, which is what I was going for anyways. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any other like natural ingredients or additives that you would like to see me make with the soap bar, feel free to comment below and let me know. And also, guys, follow me on TikTok. If you're not following me, I actually do live soap making classes, not really classes actually, but just live soap making every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can catch me there. And for now, Black Hands are out. Bye bye, guys.